Boston, which opened in 1973. Cocktail was crafted by Jeffrey Young inside the hotel's aviary bar. Shout out to Liquor.com for bringing the actuals and the factuals. Jungle Bird made its recipe debut in 1989 when it appeared in the New American Bartender's Guide by John J. Poyster. I've never read that and I've never heard of it, but a cocktail book from the 80s, I'm in. That's probably the lightest decade for craft cocktail books. Is that the truth or is that BS? Okay, so my ingredients were absolutely wrong. Let's go. 1.5 ounces darker blackstrap rum. 3/4 ounces, you know what, we have to make a decision. This is another aside. When you're bartending and you're writing recipes, you need to decide fractions or decimals. I'm gonna say let's go decimal. All right, 1.5 darker blackstrap rum, 0.75 Campari, 1.5 pineapple juice, 0.5 lime juice, 0.5 Demerara syrup. That makes sense in bartender language. Let's do it for the novice or for the enthusiast. It is so scary what to call people. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm scared as fuck to call people the wrong thing. 1.5 ounces darker blackstrap rum, 3/4 ounce Campari, 1.5 ounce pineapple juice, 1/2 ounce lime juice, freshly squeezed, 1/2 ounce Demerara syrup. Translation, sugar in the raw. We are about to do my favorite thing. I learned this from Phil Ward at Death and Company. We're gonna play Mr. Potato Head. You ever see Mr. Potato Head? You can put the eye where the ear is. You can put the ear where the eye is. You can put his left nut where his asshole. You can't do that. That doesn't come with that. So we're gonna Mr. Potato Head this drink a little bit. We're gonna change 2 of the elements. We're gonna take out the Demerara syrup and do a winter spice syrup. Cinnamon, clove, brown sugar. Pineapple juice as is. We're going to lime juice as is. Campari is the star of this show. The one ingredient that it would be the most advanced to change would probably be the Campari. I'm gonna post that and someone's gonna argue with me on it because I'm already arguing with myself on that fact. You could also say the rum is the most complicated thing to change, but I guess it depends on what you're going for. What I'm going for is an easily digestible, easily translatable riff on a cocktail that has some history and some provenance. So, once again, switching out 2 elements. Switching out the Demerara syrup for a clove cinnamon syrup. And we're switching out the dark or the blackstrap rum for silver tequila. So what I think is going to happen is the drink is going to get a lot brighter. It is winter, so we can maybe really up the ante and do what they call a split base. And I still get some rum up in there. Or I could just leave shit alone and not get too weird. Let's not get too weird. So, 1/2 ounce lime juice. You know what? That's something else I gotta figure out where I'm going to pour at. So the most natural is here. 1/2 ounce lime juice. 1.5, 1.5 ounce pineapple. I've never done this before and it's probably a very bad idea. 3/4 ounce Campari. And 1.5 ounces silver Herradura tequila. This is one of my favorite silver tequilas. The body. To me, cocktails are all about body and weight, and this bad boy is fat on the palate. Sloppy jiggering is terrible. This job was When you're jiggering, use all of the help you can get. Rest your jigger on the side of your mixing glass and it'll be a lot more accurate. I need a craft bartender to tell me, how do you not get this dribble? Or is that just what a bar mat's for? Someone's just gonna tell me that's what a bar mat is for. I almost forgot our Demerara syrup. Or now, for here, we're not doing Demerara, we're doing Winter Spiced. Notice something else. What do I have in here? I have a bunch of different ingredients. This is not yet a cocktail. This is not yet a drink. This is a bunch of different ingredients inside of a piece of stainless steel. It needs 2 more things to be a cocktail. Number 1, the most important ingredient, water. Now, you go to bars, you see somebody put water in your cocktail, you'll probably be mad. Water comes from the dilution of ice. Next, stir or shake. You stir when there's juice involved. That is the blooper of the century, and I swear to God, I'm never going to be able to bartend again. Literally, if you want to fuck me over in life, video man, take that and post it. So, we're now going to shake. Stirring or shaking is the final step of most cocktails, or final-ish step. You stir if you're using only spirits. You shake if there's juice or something of a thicker viscosity involved. So, I'm going to shake. Break seal. So the art of the double strain. People double strain to get the ice chips out of the cocktails. They usually do it right in the glass. I just do it back into the short end of my Boston shaker. And just let it hang out nicely. You get a cleaner pour on the cocktail, in my humble opinion. By the way, I am so obsessed with this thing right here. To deal with all the excess drip. All right, so since it's Valentine's Day, we're gonna make this a riff on the Jungle Bird, but now it's the Jungle Love Bird. What are we gonna say? Let's find a fact on this bottle. Jalisco. All right, it says Jalisco. Amatitan. It also says Amatitan. We got to find out what the bird, the national bird is of Mexico, or a bird in Jalisco, and we'll kind of name this cocktail based thereon. So, right now we're calling it the Jalisco Lovebird. Let's go. Jalisco Lovebird. So let's pour this up. I think we'll do it. And we're gonna add, I've been kind of messing around with some stuff in the kitchen. This looks like an alien, but we're gonna use it. We're gonna use our Love Red Ice Ball. Now, how do we get this in here without splashing? We don't, is the answer. Try to clean up the glass I just made a mess with. That looks a little nuts, but that's all right, because I made it what was left in my fridge. I'm always trying to make new ice and cool stuff, and this was a blooper. But I think it'll give the cocktail a nice kind of tart note. All right. Oh, even better. Let me cut one of these down. Let me cut one of these bad boys down and really get the look. Boop. Let's see, right there. That shit ain't work with a goddamn. All right. Jalisco Lovebird. I might actually mess with this. Like right now, drink some of this. All right, now. This is actually perfect because my girl loves tequila. And she loves when I'm not wasting my fucking time. So, when she comes in here, she might like to taste this. Sweet. We might have just done something. Bang. All right, so